It's me again. Today we're gonna be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I haven't opened it yet, so that's what we're gonna do first. Alright, let's just turn the music down, and let's open Doki Doki Literature Club Plus! I'm kind of excited. Ooh, what's this? Metaverse Enterprise Solutions? Physical address link? What? I pressed the right game, right? Log in. Oh. Cool. I think. Hi. Thank you. This is my first time playing. I heard it was really popular, but I didn't get the chance to play it back in the day, so that's what I'm doing now. Visually, I think my favorite girl, based on appearance alone. I don't know, maybe her. She's purple. I'm a little bit biased towards purple, so I guess we'll start with I like the song. Settings. Text options, text speed, auto forward time. I'll increase the text speed a bit. Skip unseen text, skip app choices, VSync. Okay, let's start a new game. My name is Latte. Latte is playing today. Hey! Who's talking? I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I have friends like this too. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Whoa! Why Doki Doki? Because I saw that the new game came out, and I was kind of excited to play it for the first time. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I feel like the main character, the person I'm playing as, I think this is really rude, isn't it? Oh, her voice. Hold on, let's drink some water because I didn't Okay, let's do voices good today. You overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Jesus Christ, I'm so ungrateful. She's so cute. Look at her. Oh, you say like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's me and Latte. Right? She's got the idea. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Why not? Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Okay, I don't know about that one. Whatever you say, sorry. But no Choco? That's because Choco and Latte are two different people. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Latte, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Okay, that's fair. I don't like clubs either. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you joined a club this year. She's so cute. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going. Dude, the main character is so rude. She's your friend. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That was a kind of weird sentence. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't be able to learn how to socialize or have any skills. happiness is really important to me, you know? This main character is the reason my anxiety exists. Understandable. Have a nice day. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Okay, take it back. Maybe this friendship dynamic is just two people being really mean to each other. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Sweet summer child. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? She's clearly not carefree. She clearly cares about your future, main character Latte. Ungrateful. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Oh, I'm so bored. Clubs. Is that a sponge? Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yay! Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Oh, she's blushing. It's so cute. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. What do you mean? I'm a harem of cute anime girls that can write poetry. Huh? Meanie? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest in the one... Oh wait, since she's the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? Why do you care so much anyway? Well... She's so cute. I kind of told the club it's okay, maybe. Oh my. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Oh my gosh. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Oh my god. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Hell yeah, you did! Would you guys sell your soul for cupcakes? I would. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Wait, I'm a boy in this? Okay. You sold yourself for something less? Honestly, me too. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Latte, what a nice surprise. I don't know if I can do this. Welcome to the club. All the words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Ow! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Huh. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her. Sorry. Can you choose Monica starting? I don't know. Can you? I do like her. She's purple. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says, like, oh, quietly, in my ear, and turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Oh, Monica, only Monica? Well, I mean, you can have your favorites, but I'm currently this one's my favorite. She's also got them, the big booba. Don't say things like that. She's cute. She's also cute as hell. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Only Monica is just a meme? I see. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Latte. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Interesting. I do like your hair. I do like the hair bows. The hair bows are really cute. I'll have to. It's gonna be a long journey choosing my favorite. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Oh, okay, okay. I see. They're going to. Okay. Basically, completely out of my league. So that means I have to go for Monica, right? Can I? So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Monkey? You too, Monica? Gay panic. Come sit down, Latte. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, so I'll get them. I'm sorry, I got a little too excited. Cute. Then... how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. I thought I hated Sayori. I thought the game was just like, oh man, Sayori again? Oh, she's so annoying. Oh, I can't believe I sat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Dude! Cupcakes! The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. That's I want them. I want them now. It's time to sell myself for cupcakes, guys. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori with her mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. Girls. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. You know what? That's valid. I was thinking about how I would eat a cute cupcake like that. Like, would you eat it, like, face first? Like, would you consume the entire face first? Or would you, like... I don't know. It's a good question. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take- Aw, it's cute! I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I made this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for... You know... You! Dummy. damn it, guys. I have a thing for Cinderella's. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted? Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Blushing girls. Ah! Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Politics? It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. I haven't played Doki Doki before. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. She's cute. She's got a good personality. I like her. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. You get the meme. Oh! Okay. I guess it's spoilers. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal, and yet all four of them had reddish toned hair colors. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Latte, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. It's not spoiler, just okay. I don't know. I assume like a normal person would? I assume like a normal person would? Manga? God, I'm such a weeb. My character is such a weeb. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki said something for herself! Aw, she's a weeb too. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. You know, Miss Yuri, and your nice you know, your nice you know, what am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Ooh, those are good, those are good. The level of creativity and craftsmanship found in this is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Hell yeah! She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Me too. I love when I'm playing video games and then like something happens and I'm just like, oh shoot, that's cool, I never expected that. And then like one of my friends plays it and then they're just like, no, this is totally gonna happen, and it's exactly the thing that I didn't see coming, and I'm just like, oh, maybe I'm just dumb. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Man, I'm doing a great job in impressing the girls. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you... I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. You know what? That's some pretty nice gap moe there. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What is that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" And give it back! It's cute, that's cute. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Oh my god, she's got a fang! I think I might have chosen my girl. She's got the fang, she's got the tsundere, she's got manga. And she can bake. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Huh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing towards oneself. Thank you. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Okay. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. That's cute. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I really wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Also, that way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll all help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Latte? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. That's cute. Man, I think it's between Monika and Natsuki right now. Like, Suri's cute and all, but like, simp. Okay, girls. Like, I think Sayori's super cute. I just think she's a bit too high energy for me. Yuri's also cute. I feel like she's, I don't know, she might be a little bit normal, too normal for my taste. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I boldly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Oh god, I like this up. The big hitbox chest. You know. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought. Latte. Yo. I'm defenseless against these girls. I've been peer pressured into this. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay. Decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay! I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Oh my god. And hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Latte, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, pretty lady. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up with it inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Latte, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, so Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! That's cute. With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me, and I will be able to romance one of these hot ladies. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. And with that, I'm gonna take a drink of water. That's a lot of water. Okay. So, what am I supposed to do? Write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. I see. Just those three? That's cute, though. These are cute, but where's Monica? Is she, like, stuck behind this corner or something? Or... That's so weird. Okay. Well, I guess since we're writing poetry, I guess we're gonna be, I will personally say some, poetic lines. I will spit some poetic bars. And, that's what we're gonna do. I've got 20 words, I gotta make a poem out of 20 words. So, let's see, okay. Gotta get in my poetry mindset. The skipping summer of fireflies leads to an unrestrained unrestrained I don't remember the first few words I chose anymore. An unrestrained heartbeat. And the ambient Suicide? That's a dark word. Ambient, and peaceful, ocean, lies, beauty, and socks. Beauty and beauty of, something. Doki Doki! Which, leading to a, dazzling Doki Doki Poetry Slam. You can pick the random topics and reconnect them. I think cute for Natsuki, you're more like edgy, and I don't know about childhood friend. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna just go with whatever, whatever comes to my brain and whatever works. I think. Yeah. I'm gonna random it, basically. The treasure and misfortune of the milk. It lies the wonderful and depression. Why does she like depression? For the infallible rain cloud of massacre of effulgent cheeks. There we go. That was a great poem, guys. Effulgent cheeks is my favorite phrase so far. The tales of depressing milk. Yeah! Hi again, Latte. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. I got some hot girls that like to romance, you being one of them. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Wherever on the store shelf. Thanks for keeping your promise, Latte. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too! I don't know if you plan on just to come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Monica? That's kind of rude. Natsuki finds herself stuck between singing Monica and manga. Manga's literature! She's so cute. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Latte always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He'll seem busy working without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Damn. I thought I hated Sayori. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire. Jesus Christ. Tsundere Dugober. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. You and Latte can become good friends too. Dang, her booba shadow though is very prominent. Yeah. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation that she's just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today. You know. Oh, wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Aw, that's kind of cute. Don't be shy! It's really nothing. What is it? Aw, never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it into a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. How would you know if I enjoyed a book or not, huh? Have you been stalking me? Nah, I'm kidding. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it, if you wanted. She's just really shy. That's cute. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri? Thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monika are just having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closets. Interesting. Man! It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related about myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival's our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to the creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Huh? What do you mean? Wait, wrong voice. Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That is a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes! That works out perfectly! That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy! Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry! She's just a derp. She's just a cute little derp. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Cup of cakey, yeah! I love cupcakes. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. What? Jesus Christ. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. You and me both, latte. Latte in the screen, male latte, gender bent latte. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? I'd love to join. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard. It sounds like canonically, my character likes Monika a lot more than any other girls. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori, even though apparently at the beginning of the game I thought you were super annoying. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Huh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this week have you gotten up on time? Nuts! It's a secret. That's really cute. I knew it. Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt. She's way out of your league? Can I actually not choose Monica? I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I ran my fingertips up and down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Jesus Christ! And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Where? I tried to wipe the stain off with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. No one's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't care about that. Jesus. Hey, you meanie. Yeah, right? And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend? Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's so mean. Huh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. I mean, I guess, but you should still be nice to your childhood friends. Oh my goodness. This is so funny. Roast of the century. This is cute. It's cute. It's cute. What is? Oh, what? I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Yeah, my hand's like right around her, you know, like her, you know, her, you know, the area, you know, the booba zone. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? No one is nice to childhood friends, always a fake friend if they don't laugh when you fall or okay. I mean, I understand, but like, you don't roast them over not having a boyfriend. Especially when you're like the opposite gender and saying like, it's like, man, I can't believe you have a boyfriend, ha ha ha, I wouldn't go out with you. That's so mean. I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you'd have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Jesus Christ. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy! It's not worth it at all! Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. It's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? My childhood friend asked me like that, but younger Mr. Dumb to realize, so I just... Ow! That hurts! Oh my god, that hurts. Done it? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Cause... if I had the boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. Oh, she does really like me. Okay, that's cute. Fair. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. God, MC is pretty dense. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Or, yay! Latte, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic. Oh, yeah, he's right. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Sayori kind of tsundere? I think all these girls are a little tsundere except Monica. Monica's pretty forward. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled cheek, a loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Nice. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Damn. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go top to bottom. Top to bottom's always the best way. Although, Sayori's voice actually hurts my throat a little more than I expected, so I'm probably have to tone it down a little. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Latte! Huh? I love it! I had no idea you're such a good writer! Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Like, depressed milk? Effulgent cheeks? Girl, are you okay? Well, maybe that's why. Cause I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Okay. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you a lot better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I heard your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a latte poem! And that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Latte. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That is something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason why I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. My favorite waifu right now? I don't know, I've seen a lot of Sayori and I like her a lot more now. Monica's still pretty good, but like, so far it feels to me that she's mostly just like, out of my league. Yuri, she's really cute too. I don't know, it's really hard to choose. It's so hard. I'm not gonna read this in her voice because I feel like it's a little bit too much work. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. That's not correct, but okay, that's cute. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's cute. That's funny. I like that, actually. I like this one. Natsuki is pretty top tier. I would say all of them are pretty top tier, honestly, at this point. Sayori. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. I liked it. I'm glad that I'm not the only one who has nonsensical poems. Even though you were late to school? Oh. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Nice. Next up is the pink-haired tsundere. Ah. Huh? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke of any emotions. I literally used the words depressed milk. What do you want from me, lady? So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can fly. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. I like this one actually. It's really pretty in its simplicity. I like that one. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, cause you're a boy. Cause everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like a punch. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it's more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. And that's what it means to be a pro, she says, with her little fang sticking out. It's cute. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect this from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with her last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri! Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Aw. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? High school without classroom placement illegal? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that I might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. She's cute. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. FBI, CIA, Secret Service, and your mom about this? Oh. Welp. Okay. I guess it's the end. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through them myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering's completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many writing skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking to people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh boy, her handwriting is, gonna be hard to read. Hold on. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. This one feels like there's a deeper meaning behind this, but I don't know what it is because my brain's kind of small. So we'll just take it as, you know what? Nice poem. I like that poem. Nice poem. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. I wouldn't say it's terrible. I would say it's just hard to read. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Actually, I think your handwriting is very pretty. That's relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since this is our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Latte. Oh, really? I must have totally missed the point then. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. I still don't understand the poem's about Yuri. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Hell yeah, we got a cute girls count on me. Monica! Hi, Latte. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better just going off the flow until I'm more settled in. I mean, why would I talk to these girls and criticize them? That's terrifying. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Latte. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. She's like a lot more mature, I feel like. than a lot of the others. Like, even Yuri, I feel like, because, like, she's a lot more down to earth. Like, Yuri, I guess she might touch upon more, like, mature subject matters. Monica seems, like, more real, and she seems more focused on, like, stuff. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Oh, is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when you're reading your poem. Ah, you sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, you sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knows that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. And that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah, about that lady. You see, I want to go out with some of them. Maybe you. Oh, wait, that's the wrong person. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Aw, I see. Well, let's read then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction that the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into reality. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. This one also seems like way too deep and profound for me to understand. I mean, it's a little bit more easy to understand than Yuri's. Like, she's clearly looking at something, and then, like, so, I don't know. Never mind. Let's take some water. So, what do you think? It's very, freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Big brain required? Yeah, I don't have big brain. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Ooh! Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to write something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Man, words are hard. So just move your hand and go with the flow. You know what? That's pretty valid. I like that advice. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I wrote about depressed milk. What am I supposed to do? What the... I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. Again, my eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is... cute. Oh, they're not very good friends, are they? Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Ooh boy. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Lotte did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Oh no. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. I haven't yet. And Lotte liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you're so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Lotte appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh god. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh jeez, that's kind of harsh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Lotte started showing up. Turning on a sip alert. This is, Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Lotte. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem so convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them how to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Lotte. Oh wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings most effectively. Avoiding is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Lotte? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh god, so of course it's gonna be Natsuki, Yuri, help me. I might have to go with the last one. I don't really want to choose here. Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, dragging up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I asked her Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Oh, Lotte? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Oh my gosh. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Aw, she's crying. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So, why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with her. What's wrong with that? And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. I have to agree. Yeah, so Yuri's a good girl. She's a good girl in the end. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. Aww, I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing on me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be in her head, but it's sometimes weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see herself get I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Ah, girls! Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. You're right, I didn't actually have an option to have Monika there, what did I? Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I would say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Latte, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something for your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. So, with any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Latte! Ready to walk home? Yeah, sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew! You know, Latte, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in this club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Hell yeah, they do. I'm the main character. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah, let's do this. Hell yeah! Alright, let's use some words today. We're gonna create another nonsensical poem for all our literature club friends to read again. I think I'm gonna go for Natsuki a little bit more, because I think this time the game said like, oh yeah, Sayori liked your poem more, and like, Sayori's cute and all, but I think Natsuki's more my type. So, let's start with the cheeks of and bubbles of excitement. Oh, are bouncy like lollipops. The friends and the marshmallows on the playground create some vanilla dreams, and the treasure of fluffy raindrops is from my imagination, and the hopping fireflies sing. Dang, I'm getting a lot of poor points for Sayori. Oh shoot. Silly. Oh really? Sticky. I think I might have gone Sayori again though. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Oh shit, I've already been here a few days? Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Latte! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? It's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Huh? All of a sudden. No reason really. Oh gosh. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So you were either not hungry or wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Not necessarily. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Latte to let me borrow some money! Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. See? Smart. Good girl. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little something like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you can think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori? I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Plaff! Yeah! What was... Huh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, it's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why'd you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori up her. Sayori suddenly leans down to take a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Oh, where's Monika anyway? Good question. Oh shoot, I skipped that. History. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had to do something today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... Oh, is that why I can't do it? Is it because she already has a boyfriend? I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Monika's late? How? Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed! Boyfriend? Okay, maybe she doesn't have a boyfriend then, okay. That's weird, that's still weird. What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't sure you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Aww, that's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. That's... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'll also look forward to it. Is it so? In that case, I won't let you down, Latte. See, this line makes me think that she does like me, but why can't I choose her as an option? Maybe because I get her in the end regardless? I don't know. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow had already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back in her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Come out of the closet, Natsuki! Latte! Okay, got Sayori again, okay. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monika, we're just gonna make some posters and stuff. Is the festival the end game? Or like the end goal, I guess? So I need to find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with Latte to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay! You ready, Latte? Yeah, let's go. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you'll make an event at a literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna go do a poetry performance. A performance? Of a kind. Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kinda dull. Maybe. Latte! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you see the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that! Sayori. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Huh? You meanie? I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. It's just, it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Ah, I'm so excited! The festival is gonna be so much fun! Sayori spins herself in the hallway again. Hey Latte, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission! The mission, huh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She is nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. You know, like a neat. So going adventuring with Sayori brings back a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Sayori pulls up a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brands, too. They're kind of dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Sayori bends down and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Oh gosh. She falls to the floor and crayons spill out all over her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. It's cute. Jeez, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. This is really cute, though. Although I thought there would be more crayons on the ground. You Sayori, yeah, go ow. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Latte. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Aww. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Hold on. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. God, she's such a kid. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm to her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Ooh, nice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. That's a really big container of apple juice, though. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. It looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Latte. This kind of reminds me of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how I used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't really your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah. You don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a little bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So, in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Latte, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Latte. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I had it under my bangs! Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Cute. Follow Sayori to the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Ah, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Dang, she's really nonchalant about that. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Huh? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Latte. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for it, Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too! Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I- Alright, top to bottom, once more. Although, honestly, after getting like 2 scenes with Sayori, I feel like I probably should just go with Sayori for the rest of the run. Like, it feels like the festival's coming up soon, right? And it feels like, I don't know if I'll have many more opportunities to change my route, so I think I'll have to go Sayori. So, you know, top to bottom, same as always. Ah, Latte. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. One of the best girls? Hell yeah. Your poems are so good. I think the main thing is I'm not that into like the naive ditz kind of archetype. I think she's really cute. I just think it's kind of like, I think clumsiness is not super like my thing. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Huh? No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much he likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Huh? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean, you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Huh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Latte? Will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you're completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh! I'm sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Let's drink some water before we start. Bottles. I pop off my scalp. What? Like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf and could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull for them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They are supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. This one seems dark. This one looks pretty dark. Like, it looks like she's, like, desperately, like, scrabbles inside of her head to look for, like, good things to tell her friends. But at some point, her friends only come to her to look for good things, and then she's having trouble coming up with some herself. It might be a little bit too big brain, but I think I can understand it. But I hope she's okay. I hope she's not just happy to, like, put on a face. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings lately. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly, but maybe because I'm used to being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. No, you should ask if she's okay. The point is, it came out good and you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic! You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing till I die! Okay. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Nice. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Natsuki next. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know, Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know? Don't get used to it. You don't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean, well written. So that's how it is. My poem's cute? No! Why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Natsuki shows my poem back towards me. Reading again, I decided it's not so great after all. It's too cute and Doki Doki. It would only impress, you know, girls who like this sort of things. For some reason, Natsuki's incredibly easy to see through. Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your tastes, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. I trust you. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I even heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. One of her friends start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm going to tell everyone. That's kind of dark, Natsuki. It feels like, I don't know, it's like a jab at Yuri or something. It's like, Yuri doesn't like horror. Yuri likes horror, and that's bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it because Sayori did say that it was just the one time. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. and yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Spiders, poor spiders. It's evil. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Oh, okay, so she's not, it's not a meant poem, okay. Do you know people like that? Of course! It's about how everyone thinks It doesn't matter, it can be about anything. Aw, what was it about? I want to know what it's about now. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid! Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotion is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one tomorrow too, so look forward to it. I trust her. Next up we have Yuli, the one I will never understand. Ah, is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Latte. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri? I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I'd probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you would like to read it. Of course. So, is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. Let's drink some more water. Hold on. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon has become excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. This is in fact a hydration stream. We should always stay hydrated, kids. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me his excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. What did she say the bread was? The bread is curiosity, the raccoon is an urge. So you feed the urge with curiosity? I don't understand, really. As a little more daring than one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to match what this poem's about. Me too. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery, conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. You know, it's really interesting that Yuri and Natsuki wrote about similar concepts this time. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica! Hi again, Latte. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take it. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. It's kind of exaggerating, is it? Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. Monica, I would if I could, please. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's not anything like that. Just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, gray, and blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. What? An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Interesting. Another weird one that I won't be able to figure out unless I put all 5,000 brain cells that I don't have into it. Huh. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way that I write. I'm sorry if you didn't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kinda like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. But sometimes asking what a poem is about sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or conversation with a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something, or is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Hell yeah, I've been waiting for this! Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Monica? Or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ha 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 ha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. It seems that YouTube is exploding. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back?